When you do work with like a tier one, so say it's in water treatment, do you then offer? Is there opportunities to offer ongoing support then as well?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, we have operators. There's certain sites up north where we just signed a contract now to supply 20 operators that go up there on a rotational basis, of course.
Oh, okay.
And so some of them, especially when we had our modular units, right, we'd have people on the road supporting those whenever we needed technical support. Sometimes we'd lend the operator as part of our package deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
Actually, yeah. Can you get into that a little bit as well? So,
yeah,
like in the those services, so there's modular units, which I don't know if people think about a lot for these mining applications, because water treatment facilities, if you go on site, like lots of times there's like these giant plants put in, right?
yeah. Well, it's usually a combination, right? So when you either you have seasonal treatment or you have during like construction or whatnot, you'll have surface water treatment or small flow rates. They'll typically go with what we have, containerized units.
Okay.
And then obviously when you're in operations or if it's a large plant that they need to treat something more sophisticated, larger volumes, then we go towards permanent plants is basically what we do.
Is there an evolution sometimes at these sites as well where they bring in like the like the modulars and then they end up implementing like the full system?
Yeah, or sometimes, like I said, sometimes they'll rent them because they think it's temporary. And then as
Oh,
they get
okay.
better knowledge of their water flow rates and the chemistry in the water there, whether it's acid mine drainage or whatnot,
Yep.
then they need to ramp up. So either we provide additional units or at some point they'll say either, we rent them, sometimes they'll buy them, and sometimes they can actually transition to a permanent plant. But usually it's a little more rare to transition to a permanent plant because they have a good idea of the modeling. But if
Okay.
they do a major expansion, yeah, like the project where we're on, they've had even their permanent plant there for quite a few years, and now they're increasing capacity, so they need more treatment,
So then they can bring in those.
more water treatment capacity. In that
Right.
case, it's a permanent one, but sometimes it's a combination.
Right. And I
Yeah.
guess once you do start with on that project, I would imagine they want to keep coming back after like to ASDR to expand. Do you see that a lot with your clients as well?
Yeah, well, obviously, I think like in any companies, mining is not a big, there's not a lot of players, so repeat
Mm-hmm.
business is what it's all about.
Yep.
Whether it's in water treatment, whether it's, like I said, we have four divisions, right? So one
Yeah.
division is project management and engineering. They're mainly specialized, I would say, in underground design and a lot of infrastructure, so both underground and surface infrastructure.
Oh, okay.
And then, like I said, fabrication, we use it a lot more and more to support our EPC projects. They can build tanks, we can manufacture walkways, railings, a whole chutes, like just about anything.
Actually, yeah.
A
The
variety, I'd say.
for the in the manufacturing side too. So you come in, you start developing on the project management, the engineering. How many products? Like, do you have a bunch of product lines then as well?
Well, yeah, I guess can we call them product lines? Like I said, so we have two. I'd say the real product lines are more in water treatment.
Yeah.
So in water treatment, we have all these water treatment modules that we manufacture ourselves, and we also have this new product. I'll talk to you a little bit about a little later. But the manufacturing, actually, the shop was actually built there to do all the maintenance for Canadian Malartic's 36 240-ton trucks. So
Okay.
all the truck boxes, we've been doing that for over 10 years, and we
Okay.
just got extended basically to the end of mine life. And
Really?
yeah, so we had rubber liners on there that was quite unique because of the proximity to the town of Malartic.
Okay.
And so we've been, talking to some other projects there that have similar types of setups in Ontario to see if maybe we can replicate that there. But that's been a very successful endeavor. We have a lot of specialized welders and mechanics and so forth that do that. We have the largest paint shop actually in Quebec or
Okay.
north of Montreal to handle all of that. And like I said, so now as we transition to EPCs, well, they can build tanks, we can pre-assemble pipe spools, whatever it may be, whatever facilitates construction, right? So
Right.
when we take on those EPC projects, in addition to our water treatment expertise, we add in all our discipline engineers that can do work there. And then same thing, installation in certain cases and startup and whatnot.